Hello, welcome to the continuation of our quantitative data analytics tutorial using STATA. As a researcher, it's quite very important for you to possess the skills for being able to analyze your own data and interpret them in order to drive decision making based on facts and figures. So today's video is titled Performing Basic Calculations on Your Research Data in STATA. If this is the first time you have come across my videos, I will please invite you to please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, so that each time I upload cool videos like this, you will be among the first persons to be notified. So what is in this video for you today? We're going to move in now so that we can in this video you will learn the following things. First, how to carry out data summarization. You will see how to generate frequency tables. You will learn how to calculate central tendencies such as mean, mode, median, standard deviation, semi-interquartile range, and so on and so forth. You will also learn how you can carry out calculations involving totals. Also, you will learn in this video how you can generate proportions and percentages. Last but not the least, we will also demonstrate to you how you can carry out grouped summarization. And so, like I said earlier, if this is the first time you have encountered my videos, please hit the subscribe button so that you can be among the first to be notified in the case of my uploading new videos. Let's please jump right in. Now let's just call the data. To call the data, as we said in our previous videos, if you have not watched it, please go check it out on my channel. So we need to call the data. This means we're trying to call the data we're going to be analyzing. So, and then the command is use data1, because this particular data is called data1. And of course, don't forget that you can check out the data by simply say browse. And when you hit on that, you can see the data1. This is our data1. So let's continue. I told you that the first thing we're going to do is to perform basic summarization. So if you want to summarize certain variables that are variables of interest, let me bring up the window so that we can see the list of variables. Yeah, so these are the variables we have. Now let's assume that we want to summarize the variable age. All you need to do is type let's say to summarize a particular variable, and the variable of interest in this case is age. Just type summarize. You can come here and double click. Once you hit or enter, you'll see that the variable age has been summarized. What are the stuff you are going to see? You're going to see the variable name, you're going to see number of observations, you're going to see the mean, which is 34.02, if you like 34.03. Standard deviation is 9.5, which is pretty much too wide. Minimum age here is 18, the maximum age is 50. Let's move to the next thing. If we want to create a frequency table, we can go to create frequency table. But before we do that, let us check if we have perform grouping. I think this is not a data set that we perform grouping for in our previous video. But if we want to create a frequency table for the variable age, all we need to do is to say let's give it to create a frequency table for, let's say, monthly income. So to create frequency table for monthly income, what we do is get monthly income over here, which is this, and type tabulates as a command function, and then double click on this and it will move over and you hit on enter. What we're seeing here is that there are too many variables. That's why the tabulation is not going to work. But let's pick another variable. Let's say farming experience. So let's remove monthly income. Let's see farming experience. Then when we double click, you see that we're having so many from 0 years all the way to 34 years. Okay, so this is how you tabulate. This is how you create a frequency table for a particular variable. So let's continue. Let's move to how you can tabulate, do what we call cross tabulation, meaning that you are going to create a frequency table for a particular variable based upon another variable. Let's do this one first. Tabulate. Let's say we tabulate. Let's check that. Tabulate the variable senatorial zone, and let's see what we have. As you can see now, we're having 3 zones: zone A, zone B, zone C. These are the frequencies, the total number of individuals who are farmers as far as this data is concerned from each zone. By inspection, you can see that zone C has the highest number of farmers, followed by zone B, and zone A actually has the least number of farmers. Now, if we want to tabulate, let's say to create a frequency table, based on 2 variables. That is what we call cross tabulation. Okay, so to do a cross tabulation, what we're going to do is, let's say we say tabulates senatorial zone by based on gender. When we do this, what you will see is that there are 3 senatorial zones, and as you can see, sex is split into females and males. And see by inspection the total number of females we have in each senatorial zone and total number of males we have in each senatorial zone. And you can see a total which shows total number of females and the total number of males. Fantastic. Now let's do a counting of values so that we can see how to do counting of values. Right, so counting of values. Okay, to count values, you can say count based on a particular condition. If count the total number of people whose age is greater than 30. So you're going to say count if age is equal to, sorry, not equal to, let's just say greater than 30. So you have 218,964 individuals in this data set who are older than 30 years of age. Now, in our previous video, I think we have treated this as well. Okay, so let's continue. Now, let us demonstrate how we can find the totals of a particular variable. Say, for instance, we want to determine the total number of land that was cultivated by the entire group in this data set. So just say to calculate the total amount of land cultivated by the farmers in this data set. So what you just do is to use the command function total, and then you pick farm size, for instance, and you hit on enter. So what we have is that the farm size that was calculated, used, is that you have 368,272 acres that was cultivated by these farmers. What if you want to check the total number of fertilizers that were used by the farmers? What you do is to calculate the amount of fertilizer used. You simply say total fertilizer and then hit on enter. Read it out. What we have got is that there are so 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 8,999,958 kilograms of fertilizer used per hectare or per acre in this data set. So let's move on over now to how to sort data, right? So if you want to sort the entire data now, to sort the data sets by a variable, you can say sort, and we're sorting by, let's say we're sorting by okay, let's say we're going to sort by local government. Let's go now over to the local government column. Local government column, you can see that there are, there's a local government starting whose first letter is A, and so on and so forth. And this has not been sorted based on that. So we can now go now. We're now going now to sort the data. We're going to sort by local government. As soon as you type sort and then by local government, and then hit on enter, your data would have been sorted based upon the conditions that you gave. So you can see now that the local government column is now sorted, making it appear in such a way that local government with A have been sorted, and so on and so forth. Isn't this beautiful? If you think this is beautiful, please type beautiful in the comments section. Let's continue. Now, to perform a grouped summarization in the actual sense that it should be, let's write a comment to perform a grouped summarization. Perform a group summarization in the sense that we would like to summarize monthly income by senatorial zone. To summarize monthly income by senatorial zone, the first thing you will need to do is to sort the senatorial zone. So you first sort the senatorial zone, and then followed by this particular command which says by senatorial zone summarize monthly income. Once we hit on this, you will see that even if you come over to the data set, let me come over like this, you see that senatorial zone has been summarized, has been sorted first zone by zone, and then after that is done, it is after then that the program will now perform monthly income based upon all of that. Now you can see that the main income in zone A is 105,204, and in zone B is 105,653, and in zone C is 105,186. Standard deviations are all stated, and the minimum shown, the maximum is shown. Beautiful. So we are going to do one more thing. After that, we will call it a close. This is to summarize our data by zone, by senatorial zone, such that we would like to see the age of the farmers, the farming experiences, and the household size. Okay, with the thing, our data has already been summarized. Let's insert that comments. Summarize age, farming experience, and household, and the household size by senatorial zone, right? Okay, so it's very simple. We're just going to first type by senatorial zone, and then we introduce colon, and you say summarize. Okay, then we bring in all the variables starting with age, then we have farming experience, then we have household size, and we hit on this. When this is done, you can see zone by zone the age variable observations given, the mean age in each zone is stated, and so on and so forth. So let's just take a look at the households, the information mentioned above based upon senatorial zone A. There are 93,936 people that are in, or farmers that are in senatorial zone A. The mean age is stated, and the mean farming experience in years is 9, and the mean household size is also given. Then standard deviation, all of those other information are stated. Minimum the minimum age, so on and so forth are all stated. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being part of this video today. If you enjoyed it so much, I'd like you to hit the subscribe button, share this video with your friend, and ultimately put on the notification bell so that as I upload subsequent videos, because this is not going to end until I've covered a whole lot of topics. I want to make sure that as a researcher, you are able to analyze your own data and, Thank you very much. God bless you.